AMC closed the week today on the green, all right, gaining 1.2%. But there's something absolutely amazing that happened today, because I can't really remember the last time AMC closed on a green on a Friday. We have to go back to almost 8 weeks back in time, because if you really pay attention to what the chart has been behaving, the price action since the last days of this week trading session, guys, you will see that she's about to break out. She wants to break out. It seems like the stock anytime was really willing to go to 34, and there is something about that 34 mark, exactly like what happened when we were still hovering around the 40 and then the 50 and then the 60. All right, now pay attention, guys. Today, the fact that we had a very positive price action despite borrowing, having another 15 million shares being borrowed. This is huge. And the short interest from Ortex, which is an estimate, okay, this is an estimate because I mentioned this multiple times, with all the naked, the synthetics, and the height shorted activity taking place even outside of this stock, but still targeting the stock. The fact that we close on the green, it's very bullish. I'm going to show you why, because if we go back and look at the historical data of AMC, you will see that the very last Friday, okay, keep in mind, guys, I'm not talking about any other single day. I'm talking about the very last Friday, AMC closed on the green. Look, this was back in May 7th. Opening around $932 a share and closing at $951. You can see that we had other days where we opened up at $993, for example, on May 11th, and then closed to $1005. But I'm stressing here on Friday, okay? Now, going back to the chart. See, if we go back to the year-to-date chart, May 7th is around here. All right, here it is. You can see closing price of $951. Now, look exactly, pay attention to what happens few days afterwards. All right, went back up to 10 and it went back up to 14, came a little back down to 12, but from that point forward shot up all the way to 26, and then from that point we all know what happened. It went to the roof being the all-time high, which since then has been pulling back a little bit. Now this might look like a trend, because trend is looking at what happened in the past, and usually in the stock market, trend will tend to repeat themselves, but they don't necessarily have to. Meaning, it's not because the last Friday AMC closed on a green, we went from $9.51 to the new all-time high of $70 a share, that is gonna necessarily and systematically also happen this time around. Don't get me wrong, there are chances that it might happen. That's why we call those trends. But again, don't hold your breath on that, because we all know all the shenanigans happening here, especially with the options volume and what's been happening here with those shorts really trying to make everything in their possible powers to always make sure they fill people up when it comes to the options volume and the options play. So keep that in mind. Now, before I end this video, guys, if we have to extrapolate a little bit based on where we are currently sitting now, around 33.47, if we were to guess if this trend was to also repeat itself, we are looking at a new highs that will potentially be over that 70 mark. So if we went to 9, from 9 to 70, we can potentially go from 33 to 8 times that amount, 8 times that figure. That will close us to $33 times 8. That's about what, $280, maybe $300 a share? I don't know. That's just what I'm trying to extrapolate here. So it's not straight math, it's just a simple way for you to get a little bit of an idea, okay, a general idea of if the trend were to repeat, where we can potentially see this happening. But again, don't hold your breath on that.